The past week I have been going through an experience that has not been occurring in my consciousness ever before. So bear with me, this is new for me. This is something that I feel very vulnerable in, very in the beginning in. I initially didn't want to make a video, but that's my ego. My persona wants to be in control when I make videos, and I'm not in control at all at the moment. I feel Shakti has reached my crown chakra. It has been a horrendous week for me. It feels like there is this bag of sand sitting on the top of my head constantly and scrolling over my skull, feeling like I have talked to you guys already about this. I'm starting to understand the depths of what is going on with me right now. I'm feeling like I'm 24/7 on LSD mushrooms. Like before, I had this 3D persona in my head, and it's just blown away by Shakti. It's really strange for me to relate to the world at the moment, talking to people. There's also fear coming with it because I am behaving completely differently. And it has been building up. I was talking with you guys about my ear problem and the severe ringing in my ear, and it became heavier the past weekend. I had some throat issues I already shared with you guys that I was working through, and Shakti really the last days, and I feel that the Aquarian energy of the astrology has really a lot to do with it. It felt like a lightning bolt suddenly. Shakti just kicked up, completely pressuring all to the top of my head, my pineal gland. It feels like my brain is on constant, in a constant electricity socket. That at one point I felt like if this voltage goes any higher, I'm going to get seizures or brain damage or whatever. I couldn't do anything anymore. And on top of that, I've been getting these crazy downloads and insights about the universe, about my place in it, about how our ascension is. It's still coming in a very rapid pace. I cannot handle fast outside influences at the moment. Going outside, hearing all the cars and the people, even my hand doing this is already, and it's difficult. It's difficult, you guys. I feel I need to drastically alter my way of living right now and surrender to Shakti, because when I fight it, it becomes unbearable. The pressure rises and rises and rises. It feels like my head is this walking universe. I don't know if you guys can. I'm just saying how I experience it. It feels like I'm carrying around the whole fucking universe at the moment in my crown. And at the same time, I'm very grounded. There's this major prana flowing through me. You can see it on my lip. I'm heated. It's full of energy, energy, energy. So it's not a dissociative thing. It's really a huge expansion that has occurred in my pineal gland and in my crown. And it has been a great exercise for me not to fight this force, not to fight Shakti. She is doing something that I cannot comprehend. She completely took over my brain. I'm very lucky. I have a very trusted friends where I can talk to about the experiences that I'm going through. Because I've been getting so much downloads about an innate wisdom that was currently not accessible in my brain. It's strange to say it because it was accessible in a way, but not in my brain. And it's now pouring in like crazy. It feels like these synapses are being made, these connections are being made in my brain that previously weren't there. And this pressure is immense. The pressure on the top of my head and those tinglings on the side of it and on top of it. I also lost a bit of hearing on my right side of my ear. I've been to the specialist about it. They don't seem to figure out what exactly it is, what's going on. I now understand how it feels to walk through life in a constant high, and I've been reading about this, the sensation of Kundalini really purifying and reaching your 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 pineal gland and your crown. And for me it doesn't feel blissful because I never also in my past in this lifetime I never reached out to substances that make me feel having this high because my ego always wanted to be sharp, that I always relied on a sense of egoic sharpness, hypervigilance. It's of course it is a survival mechanism, and I cannot reach that anymore, so that gives a bit of a panic sometimes when I want to reach that hypervigilance, that yeah, it's not even clarity because I'm very clear now, but it's more an acute awareness, like a deer in the headlights, very aware. I don't have that now, and it makes my ego freak out because I feel like I smoked 2 or 3 joints or whatever. It's So for me, it doesn't feel blissful. It's very overwhelming. The pressure in my skull is very overwhelming. I'm not the same anymore. And it happened just in a split second. And I just need to let this be and surrender to her wisdom, what she has in store for me. So yeah, you guys, I wanted to share this with you. I am slowly starting to realize the tip of it. So I will continue to share what I'm going through, amongst other things, if I have the space for it. And yes, much love.